Hello and welcome back to our adventure of Dungeons Dragons. This is Chat PTG does D&D, and we are currently in the barren wastes in the salt sands
flats
and salt flats, and we've been into Biggie, the town that we started off with. We've sort of acquired a mercenary who's sort of lurking behind us at the minute. And
our instruction.
So, yes, our instructions. And which is all Hearn. Alu is just... we bought a map, basically, and Alu is desperate to follow it to find some answers. And we're heading into a cracked well, it's called, in order to find some items, maybe? Some magic answers?
We don't know what we're looking for.
We don't know, but we do know it's very dangerous. Alu, in his excitement, is smart enough to know that it is dangerous, so he mapped out a good area here and turns to Hearn and go, it's just up ahead, are we okay to carry on?
Hearn's probably going to walk up closely to Alu. I think you said that Hearn was going to carry the rope, did you? And Hearn's probably, as she walks closer to Alu, she's going to start tying the rope around her waist, under her arms, and then she's not even going to ask Alu. She's going to tie it around his arms, underneath his chainmail, somehow. So they're linked together, but there's going to be a good 10 foot between them of give, so they can be at most 10 feet away. And she's just thinking, if we fall through the floor, or if one of us falls through the floor, then the other one might be able to stop a big descent. That's the thinking. And Hearn's not going to explain that to Alu at all.
No. But Alu, at the same time,
ask. I mean, I don't know. Maybe he will.
Won't ask. She is much more adept than me. I trust her entirely. She's guided us this far. Why would I doubt her now?
Yeah.
Through the salt flats. So Hearn ties the rope around Alu, and herself, and then Alu, linked by rope, bound by caution. Hearn's fingers work swiftly, knotting the frayed rope securely around her waist, then around Alu's sturdy frame. I've been called worse. Leaving about 10 feet of slack between you. The old hemp smells faintly of oil and salt, but it holds firm. The gesture draws a respectful glance from Alu. Smart, prepared, ready for what lies ahead. The rope drags softly across the salt as you walk, a lifeline in the vast, empty night.
When the cracked well draws near, you crest a gentle rise and the cracked well reveals itself. A colossal pit in the salt crust, ringed by shattered stone and metal spars like the ribs of a dead beast. That'd certainly turn a phrase, this PTG, can't it? Steam hisses quietly from vents at its edges, the vapour ghostly in the starlight. The descent inside looks treacherous, collapsed ledges, jagged metal, and a spiral path partly buried in debris, partly exposed. The map suggests that somewhere near the well's east side lies the entrance, the Gear Sun door, the supposed way into the Heart Forge. Okay. I mean, Alu read the map. Where do we go?
Yeah, I mean, we've already decided that the east side is safer, so I don't think we need to re-survival or investigation. Approach stealthily. Could consult the map once again, or we could plan another precautionary measure. I think now might be the time to get the attention of our mercenary friend if we are going to go in. We've got this far without being ambushed. Perhaps getting him closer might help.
Yeah, I mean, Hearn did think that we were going to get ambushed by ruffians in the street, basically, and that didn't happen. So, I think Hearn's... I mean, whether or not Alu tells Hearn that he's going to draw the mercenary closer or not, I don't know. But it's up to you.
I think so. I think at this point, Alu just considers this Hearn's friend. Do you want to get your friend closer?
Sure. She'll just like agree with what he says. And she knows he's watching because she's seen him around, so she'll probably just wave her hand or beckon for him to come closer. Not shouting, because that's not her style. But just beckons for him to come closer and see whether he's taking any precautions on the salt flats. Not a check, just like a passive one. Whether it'll tell us that or not, I don't know. But that's fine.
Well, a silent summons. Hearn pauses at the edge of the cracked well's yawning abyss, the salt wind tugging at her cloak. She raises a hand, fingers flicking in a sharp, silent gesture. Come closer. For a breath, nothing stirs. Then, the shadow of the flat begins to move. The scarred mercenary closes the distance swiftly, but cautiously, boots crunching softly in the salt. When he draws near, he stays just outside the reach of a blade, a professional's instinct. His voice is low, edged with tension. Didn't think you'd call me in. Thought I'd have to wait for the screams. His pale green eyes flick over the scene, the rope, the pit, the steam vents. You're careful. I like that. What's the plan? Alu is immediately going to say, what's your name? Asks mercenaries.
Go for it.
Mercenaries' name in excitement. And holds out a hand to shake.
Love it. And it looks like he brings with him no pack, but a worn tool at his belt, a battered pry bar good for levering scrap or wedging doors. Okay.
Well, that's good. We haven't got one of them.
No, I mean, that's the one thing we didn't bring. We brought everything else. But, yeah.
A name given. The scarred mercenary looks down. I forgot. Hello, sir. Down at Alu's outstretched hand. At first surprised, then amused. For the first time, the tension eases from his face, if only slightly. He grips Alu's hand, his grip firm and calloused from a life of hard survival. Name's Bran. Bran Coilburn. Don't usually give it, but you've got heart, gnome. That counts. Aww. He releases Alu's hand, glancing once more at the cracked well's edge. If we're doing this, let's do it. The salt's shifting tonight, I can feel it. Bran Coilburn, scarred mercenary, curved blade, pry bar, and steely nerve. He's joined our party. It's so slow. I'll edit it in future. Just there's like on the game it comes up. He has joined your party. Next step.
Yeah, the dark spiral of the cracked well waits. Will Alu, Hearn or Bran roll survival or investigation to find the Gear Sun entrance, or do you take another action before you press deeper? Okay, so it's asking for a check this time. We can't just say that we're going in. I mean, Hearn's survival +3, so
I mean, I will check, but it's very unlikely.
We could both check, couldn't we?
Anyway, yeah, I'm +1, so perhaps I go to just move forwards, and you just check before I do.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah.
So you're going to roll a survival.
D20 +3.
So the first one of today's thing. Remember, guys, if we do roll a 1 or 20, we have a lovely...
Which you're desperate to see.
I'm desperate. A lovely wheel here of randomness. And if we do see that, in the meantime, if we don't see it, get your suggestions in, because your suggestions may add to this thing. But anyway, sorry, I got distracted. A D20 survival. What will you bring? It is a 16 plus
up to a 19.
16
Great.
plus 3 equals 19, baby. I think we're rolling pretty well so far.
Yeah.
Oh, and this one is called Hearn's Caution. Saves the day.
Oh no.
As Alu's excitement pushes him forward, Hearn's quick reflexes catch his arm, halting him at a brink of danger. She scans the cracked salt and ruined metal, eyes sharp and focused. The faint starlight glinting off the lenses of her salvaged steam goggles. Well, I've got the steam goggles.
But okay. We didn't tell it that specifically, did we? So.
Yeah. We survival 19. What does Hearn find?
Yeah, the ground near the pit edge is treacherous. Beneath a thin crust of salt, the earth is hollowed. A false surface that would collapse under Alu's weight, plunging him into the jagged debris below. The spiral descent path has partially collapsed in places, but a safer route can be found if you hug the eastern wall where ancient support beams still stand. The steam vents hiss irregularly. One on the south side is unstable. A sudden jet of superheated vapor could be lethal if you pass too close. Finally, with a keen eye on the landscape and the map's guidance, Hearn spots something vital, a patch of debris where metal spar and stone from a natural alcove, partly buried beneath fallen salt crust. The faint outline of a gear sun sigil, just as the map promised, its edges worn by time.
Okay, so we found the likely entrance and avoided thing. I think seeing the sigil is actually going to spark something in Alu, and he's going to study it a bit closer, maybe with a religion check, to see if this means a bit more than it did before to him.
Maybe add to that, Hearn takes off the goggles, passes them to Alu, and says, "You should take these." And we'll just pretend that we'd already told chat that Alu should have them.
So my survival check. Really, I just want to roll. Religion check. Religion. So my religion is, I'm a cleric, right? It's got to be +4. +4, baby.
There you go.
This is a big skill.
What can go wrong? What can go wrong?
So religion +4, and let's see what I get. It's a 5. It's an.
We don't know anything about the religions in this world, so that's a good figure.
Alu studies the gear sun. Alu crouches near the partially buried sigil, his fingers tracing the worn outline in the salt-dusted metal. He adjusts the steam goggles Hearn has just handed him, grateful for the clearer view as the faint gleam of starlight catches the edges of the design. He focuses, mind reaching for half-remembered prayers, dusty tombs and whispered legends. But what do I recall? The gear sun symbol stirs vague echoes. It resembles some of the ancient maker marks attributed to the god experimenter in scattered myths. Symbols like this were said to mark forges of the world's making, places where divine machines shaped the land itself. Spiral pattern hidden beneath the still tugs at Alu's thoughts, but the meaning escapes him. Something about cycles, perhaps, or containment. With this level of success, Alu cannot piece together the full truth, but knows the sigil marks a place of old gods' work, tied somehow to creation and failure.
Yeah, and Hearn's calm and foresight shone through as she hands over the goggles. The salt glare and vent vapor now less of a threat to Alu's keen eyes. Maybe we should have both taken goggles.
Yeah.
But that's fine. We're going down, aren't we?
I think so. I think clear the debris from the entrance. I'll probably
Yeah.
You gonna debris?
Yeah. Fine. Up you go.
The debris? Yeah. So are we going to inspect him more closely, or are we going to just go? Is Hearn gonna? Yeah.
Say yes.
Debris? Yeah. You gonna? Yeah, clear it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, cool. Thanks. Alu nudges Hearn closer to the debris to clear it away. And
as Hearn takes a step towards it, she indicates for Bran to start being useful and help.
Time to clear the way. At Alu's urging. Yeah. Hearn steps forward, her boots crunching on salt and grit as she surveys the debris, broken slabs of stone, twisted metal spars, and drifts of hardened salt crust. Without missing a beat, she jerks her chin at Bran.
You want it in, Coilburn. Earn it. Help me shift this.
Bran smirks, drawing his battered pry bar, and moves beside her. Fair enough. Let's see what we can do. Clearing the debris is a strength check, and Bran working with you gives you advantage on this.
Okay.
Unless you wanted to try and use some creative use of tools.
I think just working together is fine. Hearn is very much a hands-on kind of gal.
Okay.
So yeah, I think
so. Your
rolling
strength,
a d20 with advantage.
Yeah, strength check is a +2.
It's +2. It's respectable.
Respectful for a high up, I think. But it is with advantage, so it's 2 dice. And we take the highest, which is what advantage means. Oh, nice. Look at this.
A dirty 20.
Debris cleared. Okay.
Oh no, I was thinking the same. It's surely level up for that, right?
Yeah, I mean, how much experience we get for the for the debris? Hearn plants her feet, muscles straining as she grips a massive slab of salt-encrusted stone. With Bran wedging his pry bar beneath it and adding his weight, the two of them heave, and with a grinding, cracking sound, the debris shifts. Chunks of broken salt crust and twisted metal tumble aside, clattering down into the hollow at the well's edge. Beneath the cleared space lies the Gear Sun door. Intact, though scarred by time, a massive circular plate of dark metal, its edges rimmed with faintly glowing seams, where ancient steam still hisses softly. As if the Heartforge itself still breathes below. Tingling.
So what do we see? We see the spiral within a spiral mark is etched at the door's centre, almost lost beneath layers of grime, but unmistakable now. There's no obvious handle or lock, but narrow seams suggest the door might pivot, slide, or otherwise move, if you can figure out how to trigger the mechanism. A faint vibration hums beneath your feet, a pulse, like the beat of a distant engine. Bran wipes sweat from his brow, glancing at Hearn with grudging respect.
Didn't expect you to move that on your own. Glad I'm on your side. I think he goes from being posh to
yeah.
what? Yeah, didn't expect you to do it. Yeah. Okay.
While we're finishing moving the debris, you're going to be looking at the door's mechanism straight away.
Absolutely. I think I wait till the last bit of debris is gone, and I push past, and I go, all right. What should I do? I mean, I should use my Arcana, really, shouldn't I? Because this is why we're on this thing. There's magic in afoot.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna use an Arcana. Alu uses Arcana to. I'll say makes an Arcana check actually.
Yeah.
Makes an Arcana check because we don't know too much about Bran.
No, we don't know much about him at all. He's just a blade, really, isn't he?
Examine the mechanism, and then roll equals this. So let's see. We're making lots of rolls. I like it. Lots of rolls today. Arcana check with a +2. Let's go. 15.
Nice.
Okay. So
can you also put in that Hearn doesn't answer Bran's question, doesn't respond to Bran, doesn't respond to Bran. I don't want to maintain this I'm better than you approach. Nice.
Yeah, well, it works out. I think 17 looks pretty good. Alu examines the Gear Sun door. Step closer, the faint pulse beneath my boots, sending a thrill to my heart. Oh, don't you know it? Here is a piece of the old world, of the old god's failed machine, waiting for me to understand it. He runs gloved fingers along the seams, the spiral, the faintly glowing lines where the steam bleeds through ancient wells. The goggles help. Of course they do. The salt glare is gone, and the fine details stand clear. On a 17, the door isn't just a piece of metal, it's a sealed pressure system. Spiral design isn't merely decoration, it channels residual steam into a hidden mechanism that keeps the door locked tight against an external force. The faint vibration, the heart forge below, still generates minimal power. The door can open, but forcing it risks triggering a pressure failure. We don't want that. Not a level 1. No. We don't want that.
No.
Alu spots a release valve cleverly hidden in the pattern, a recessed disc near the spiral edge. If turned or depressed in the correct sequence, following the spiral pattern, it should safely vent the lock's pressure and allow the door to open without harm. This is no ordinary ruin. The Heartforge still lives in its own way, and its defences remain, even after all of these years. Very excited. I definitely tell the rest of the party everything of this that I've learned, and in a very excited manner, I say, it lives! Bran watches, impressed despite himself. You're more than just a scholar gnome. He loves me. We are friends. Me and Bran are friends.
I know.
Hearn's silence speaks volumes, though. Focused, unflinching, and unmoved by empty praise.
Oh, yeah. It's got it down to a T already.
Yeah, this is great.
I mean, it's all on Alu, but choice-wise.
Yes, absolutely.
Literally just stood there.
I'm definitely going to attempt to work the valve that I found. This does say we can ready for possible failure. But let's be optimistic, guys. This is going to work.
Yeah, I mean, you can say that Hearn is looking for an ambush from anyone who's followed them, but nothing to do with the structure itself, if anything. But otherwise, Alu is just completely going solo.
Hearn is still looking around on guard, just in case some of the Towns ruffians. I like that word. I can't spell it. Ruffians.
Yeah, I can't do it typing.
Yeah, definitely not that. How do you spell it? How do you spell ruffians?
R-U-F-F.
Oh, right, yeah.
I-A-N-S. Rough.
Ruffians. Followed
that
them.
word. Yeah. Hence, I'll use it in every second sentence.
Do you want to do a perception?
Yeah, why not? If you go for it. +3.
+3 to your perception. It is a 2.
Oh, can't see much up there.
Perception.
I mean, maybe it'll let
you've
me
taken
get
off
away
your
with my
goggles.
passive, but yeah. We'll see whether
Perception equals 2 + 3, which equals 5.
Yeah, we'll see what it says about that.
Alu, no modifier since this isn't his strong suit. Or you could give Brandon Helm, who more. No, I'm doing this. Alu.
You're -1 at dexterity, aren't you?
Makes yeah. It says no modifier. Though.
No, yeah.
Okay, but anyway, Alu makes a dexterity check on the.
I think it might
valve.
have got that slightly wrong with your modifier, but roll it anyway and see what happens.
So roll equals. Come on. It might just mean no advantage.
Yeah, maybe.
Here we go. 6. So
down to
which
5?
is a 5.
Oh, maybe you should have taken the
6
no roll
minus
needed.
1. Yeah, which equals 5.
We're not getting in tonight.
Yeah. Not the best rolls from us that time round.
No. Hearn positions herself with a clear view of the salt flats and the cracked well's rim, eyes sharp, or trying to be, but the night plays tricks on even the keenest hunter. The salt glimmers, the steam drifts, shadows dance where none should move, but no clear threat reveals itself. The heat, the tension, the long day, it's wearing on even her sharp senses. If anyone's out there, Hearn can't see them through the haze. Fair enough.
And Alu attempts the valve. Alu, heart pounding with excitement and dread, places his hands on the recessed disc, fingers tracing the spiral, and begins to turn and press as he believes the pattern requires. But the motion falters. His hands slip slightly on the corroded metal. A tiny misalignment. Just enough.
Oh, no.
The door hisses, then shrieks. A jet of superheated steam bursts from a hidden seam. Oh no!
Oh no!
Alu, quick reflexes, or luck, let him jerk back just enough to avoid the full blast. But he takes 1d6 fire damage from the scalding edge of the jet. 3 damage.
Okay.
Oh!
3 damage. Oh! That's like half your health, isn't it?
That's literally half my health. Well, nearly. I'm down to 5 HP.
Okay. Okay.
A whopping at level 1. The door mechanism groans. The pressure blast vents some of the steam, unintentionally weakening the seal, but the door remains closed.
Oh no.
Its lock half spent, half jammed. The sound echoes around the salt flaps, a beacon to anyone who might be watching.
Oh.
Bran curses under his breath, blade half drawn. We need to finish this. Fast. Our options. We can try again.
I don't think brute force is an option.
No,
because it did.
Well, we've worked out. We've worked out that brute force will trigger it,
cause problems. So.
Yeah. So maybe I'll go to you. We'll take this moment because we haven't really looked actually before we do to look at my spell options. I'm obviously a forest gnome cleric, which in this world is not very likely. There's not a lot of magic going around, so I do have guidance as an option. So now I think, now that we've failed, I think guidance might be a thing. Minor illusion. I've got produce flame.
Oh, we should remember that. Yeah.
Toll the dead, and word of radiance. The latter two being
innate.
Yeah, things. All of which are cantrips. I've also got animal friendship, which right now won't help. Detect magic. Which we do need to remember as well. And purify food and drink, as well as speak with animals. I am a forest gnome. I like animals, right?
Just there's no animals around is the problem.
It's a hot, barren wasteland. So, I think really of all that options, I think guidance might be the best. But, Alu's tried it. He's excited, but he's intelligent enough to know his own limits. So I think Alu is going to cast guidance, going
himself
to cast guidance on Hearn.
Oh, okay.
And ask she has a go at the door.
What, with her elven dexterity?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I think I'm going to just press that. And it's a cantrip, so it doesn't take any spell slots or anything. It just happens. But I'm just gonna press that so that it registers that and see what it asks us to do. A plan with faith and skill. Of course, Alu being a cleric, so far no answers to why he's got this magic, but he is very religious. He's praying to God. He's God that we don't know, gods that have failed the experiment on our world, that killed all the possibility of children. Please help Hearn. And basically, wincing from the burn, but undeterred, and wanting to know answers, places a hand on Hearn's arm and speaks a quiet word of divine encouragement. Come on, God. The rare magic of his world glimmers faintly in that moment, a spark of something old and powerful. Guidance, obviously, for anybody that doesn't know, is adds 1d4 to a check of the next ability check, of which you will need to do a dexterity check, and we'll do that in a sec. Bran steps back, giving a space, his blade ready, watching the horizon warily. Your turn, elf. Let's hope the gods are kinder to you. Lou just turns around and goes, they will be, thank you.
Yeah.
And Hearn, you are now to roll a dexterity check. And what's your dexterity?
I'm +3, and then obviously we've got a +4 to add.
+3 to add. So I'm going to roll the d20 and a d4.
Oh!
A natural 20! You're only going to do it. So, I mean, I'm going to put in there that it's a natural 20 and a 23, so I mean you've got 26 in total.
Yeah.
But we have a more important moment.
You've been waiting for this. I mean, this is going to be ridiculous.
This could be anything, guys. I'm not joking. This could be
whether
anything.
It's 20 or a 1, it could be good or bad.
Yeah. So, good luck. Good luck as
Thanks.
we spin the wheel for the first time in the campaign.
Yeah.
I'm so excited.
Lose 20 health. No. What is
Wow.
it? We just avoided
Deus
teleport.
Ex Machina. Anything you like happens. Anything you like. Now, unfortunately, I guess for this moment and getting this, we're not against a really evil boss that we could just die.
No.
But what do you want to happen?
Okay. Maybe as the door opens, Hearn sees some of the ruffians approaching, and they all jump inside the door, and it closes behind them, leaving the ruffians outside. Is that feasible as a thing?
We'll absolutely give it a go. Now, I will say, Chat PTG is the DM.
Is the dungeon
so
master.
whatever he said, they say goes.
I don't know if we can dictate this really. But we'll
but
give it a go.
with a natural 20, this is the best possible time. From the modifier for a total of 26.
Or should I ask to heal your 3 HP? Actually, would that be better?
Sure.
I mean, maybe.
Maybe the magic does that.
Yeah, maybe that's better. Yeah, scrub the whole ruffians thing. Scrub that, because that's kind of DMing. Let's say the magic sparks off of the door. And I mean, that's kind of DMing it as well, isn't it? Really?
No, it's all right. And with the extra magic sparks from the door,
we'll see what it says.
Heals.
I lose 3 damage.
3 damage from earlier.
See if it lets us get away with that. But
absolutely.
We got a 20,
so Deus Ex Machina. So I mean, anything. I have no idea. Yeah, that's what it's in there for.
That's it.
Random. There is things like teleport, guys, as well. So literally anything could have.
We nearly could have been somewhere completely different.
Is that right? Oh yeah, look, teleport. Or we could have just found loads of gold.
Slow down. Yeah.
Yeah, so lots of things could have happened there. Right, 3's damage from earlier, and I'm going to put that and see what it says. Now, of course, it doesn't necessarily know what thing, so we might just count this as a thing. But for that moment, you have been tuned with the magic and yourself have got to the magic for sure. A perfect touch. The Heart Forge yields. Hearn steps forward.
Right.
The weight of Alu's blessing steady on her shoulder. I mean, yeah, you got natural 20 after I guidance you. This is incredible.
Yeah.
The salt wind hums. Steam hisses low. The breath of an ancient giant. And then, with grace and precision that would humble any engineer or thief, her fingers dance along the spiral valve. Now, Alu is already respecting you at this moment, but the levels of respect this is what I've got her.
Yeah, I don't think there's any jealousy there, is there?
No, absolutely. This is just shared enthusiasm. She turns, presses, glides across the pattern, every motion in perfect harmony with the ancient design. The door gives a deep, resonant clunk as the mechanism releases cleanly, not forced, not broken, but opened as intended. For the first time in untold generations. As the door's pressure equalizes, a faint pulse of energy surges through the threshold. The gear sun glows softly for a heartbeat, and in that glow, sparks of forgotten divine power ripple out. Alu's burns fade, the skin knitting as if the heart forge itself acknowledges the touch of magic upon it. I am fully healed. The door. I mean, this is after Brand's remark about God, by the way. So this is fully cementing any faith that Alu had.
Where is your God? I was right here, mate.
Oh, he's just going to help me out. So yeah. The doors grind open, parting along hidden seams, revealing a sloping passage beyond. Dark, warm, with ancient breath. The lined with rusted pipes and the glint of old brass.
Okay, and before us we see the Heartforge, a sloped, steam-wreathed corridor descending into the earth. The faint rhythmic pulse of distant machinery still alive after all these centuries. The smell of oil, metal, and something strange like ozone or burnt stone. Bran lets out a low whistle. By the stars, you two might actually get us out of this alive. We're not even in it yet, mate.
I know, yeah, absolutely. Well, I mean, the first thing Alou is going to do is going to turn to Bran and say, "See, my god is our god."
Yeah,
because I'm
say,
a preacher. Our
we
god.
know that there's only one god, don't we, in this world?
Yes, is helping us every step of the way.
Nice.
All you need, my friend, all you need is faith.
Yeah. There's no need to put anything in there from Hearn. Just literally just.
Alou winks.
Brilliant.
And it's one of those winks. It's like that. It really obvious. Alou's faith shines. Alou, bright-eyed, eyes bright with purpose and little mischief, turns to Bran. The warmth of the Heartforge's pulse still hums in his bones as he declares, "See, Bran, our God is helping us every step of the way. All you need is faith." And with that, a wink that says both truth and tease. Bran's reaction.
Bran snorts. A rough sound somewhere between amusement and disbelief, but there's a flicker in his scarred face, the smallest crack in his hard shell. If your god's handing out blessings, Gnome, I'll take one. Just don't ask me to pray. His hand tightens on his blade's hilt, but his stance eases. For the first time, perhaps, he feels more than just the weight of survival. There's something deeper at work here, and even Bran Coilburn can sense it.
Oh, wow. There we go. At the threshold, the Heartforge door is open before us. Path leads downward. Warm air charged with ancient energy. What is our next move?
I mean, really, it's can we hold Alou back from just walking straight in?
Yeah.
I mean, we still got the rope attaching us both together.
We have.
So I think,
very much so.
That's the biggest caution we've got.
I think Alou, as you rightly said, heads immediately, and I want to stress that, forward. Hearn follows.
Yeah, within 10 feet, because the rope is still. Remind it that the rope is still touching us. So,
yeah, just in case. Yeah,
may as well, just in case.
Mainly because of the rope.
Yeah, attaching them.
Without hesitation, Alou steps across the threshold, boots ringing softly on the rusted metal floor. Just plot used to like. This is great. I love adventure. The warmth of the place wraps around him like breath. Ancient, steady, strangely welcoming to the only magic bearer the world has seen in generations. Steam coils along the corridor's edges, rising from cracked pipes that glow faintly in the gloom. The air smells of hot iron, oil, and age-old dust. Lots of oil. We should get. Smell some oil. Homework for the viewers. Smell some oil. I'm not sure we should say that, actually. Anyway,
no, probably not.
Forget that. Hearn follows, close enough to match his pace, the rope between them swaying gently. A lifeline as much as a tether. Her eyes scan the dark, sharp and wary, while Alou presses forward with faith and curiosity blazing. Bran brings up the rear, blade drawn, eyes flicking to every shadow.
Okay, what you see. The corridor slopes gently downward, perhaps 30 feet ahead, before opening into a large chamber. Strange symbols faded with time mark the walls, spirals, gear suns, and other patterns worn by age and steam. The pulse of machinery grows stronger, a low rhythmic thump, like the beating heart, forge itself. Okay. Is it worth us at some point slipping into one of our actions that we both have dark vision, just so it knows? Because I don't think it knows that yet.
Okay.
So it would be worth us probably saying that, whatever we do next, proceed cautiously or something like that, or are we bothered about stealth? I don't think
I don't think so.
No.
I'm firstly not bothered. Secondly, terrible at it. So
yeah, because you're in chainmails.
I'm in chainmail.
Even Hearn would, just go with it now.
Yeah, I think most of the time, I think probably Alou gets them into trouble and Hearn gets them out of it. So I think that's kind of what they're used to, and with Bran next to them as well, they're virtually untouchable,
I think maybe,
aren't we?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, irrespective of what Alou's doing, I think Hearn's going to turn to Bran and say to him, "Can you see in the dark, human?" I think he's human, isn't he? We both have dark vision. What about you? ? And then you can put in what Alou's doing while.
Yeah, I think that's a good question straight away, and I think I might even Alou is not very perceptive of the outward thing, and obviously is very focused on things. But I think he would take his time to listen to Hearn speak, even if he doesn't necessarily respond to it. So any time she does something like that, I think he might it respects her so much that what she says is actually probably pretty valid in his.
Yeah.
As Alou and Hearn pause in the warm steam-wreathed gloom, Hearn's voice cuts through the low thrum of ancient engines. Can you see in the dark, human? We both have that vision. What about you? Bran glances at her, his scarred face lit faintly by the glow of steam vents. He smirks, but is tinged with practicality. No, not like you, elf. I see shapes and shadows. Not enough. If there's trouble ahead, I'll need light, or to stay close. He eyes the corridor ahead, weighing his words. I don't like walking blind into a machine's gut.
I don't think we bought torches, did we? So if he hasn't got one, he's going to have to just cope with it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we don't have magic. I don't have that, and I don't think I would use it so rashly.
I don't think in order to control the flame, I need the flame. So I can't just create flame. So
I mean, what is my other cantrip? I have produce flame.
Oh, do you?
So I can
an interesting combo.
It is, isn't it? For the random, this is all working so bloody well. If I'm honest, but yes, Alou is going to hear you talk, not really, and then going to press on. And I think Alou is going to press on regardless. Hearn to follow.
Is that a cantrip to create flame?
It is, yes.
Okay. I think Hearn is probably going to do a perception check to see if she can pick up anything that might be usable as a torch on the floor.
Okay.
As a just to see if she can help Bran to see, because the whole point of her inviting him along was to be useful. Yeah. And he might not be that useful if he can't see a thing.
So look for things on the floor to create a
torch with Alou's magic.
Yeah. I'm not casting it just yet until you give me something.
No, until I found, because you'll need something to light on fire.
So
you can't just
let's go
fire in your hand.
Another perception.
Mm-hmm.
And let's actually spell it right. But more importantly, let's roll on this thing. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. It is a 5, and your perception is
only an 8.
3.
I might not find anything just yet then. But yeah, whatever. We'll see if it is kind to us. Otherwise, Bran's in the dark, isn't he? Which is fine.
Yeah.
Not that fast, but
I'll put while they move forwards, because we will still want to move forward.
Yes, we do want to move forward. We're not delaying it for that.
Alou presses forward, drawn by the heartbeat thrum of the forge below. The ancient corridor seems to welcome him, or at least to tolerate his presence. Steam hisses softly at the edges, casting shifting veils across rusted walls and worn symbols. His footsteps echo faintly, the rope trailing behind him as he follows. Hearn searches for torch materials.
Yeah, as she moves, Hearn's sharp gaze scans the floor, the walls, the heaps of ancient debris, looking for anything that could be lashed into a torch. But in the dim glow of steam vents, the details are hard to make out. With perception 8, she spots rust-flaked length of old wiring and pipe, brittle and useless for fire. Chunks of decayed wood from ancient supports, but they're too soaked in condensation and oil to catch flame without proper kindling or fuel. Tattered cloth, but sodden with grease and grime. Nothing immediately usable presents itself, at least not without more luck or time. Bran stays close, his blade drawn, muttering, "If we're going blind, I'll trust your eyes, but I don't like it." Okay.
Alu leads, Hearn 10 feet behind. We advance deeper. The corridor widens ahead in the mouth of the chamber where the faint mechanical light glimmers beyond the veil of steam. I think we're going to proceed into the chamber. I don't think there's much.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Proceed
I couldn't find anything. I'm not going to
into the chamber.
I mean, I might passively look. You can maybe tell it to passively look.
The corridor opens into a vast chamber, the ceiling lost in shadow above flickering glow of ancient machinery. The floor is a mosaic of steel plates, many warped by time and heat, some missing entirely, exposing dark pits below where steam coils and vanishes. Alu steps forward, the pulse of the forge resonates louder here, his senses fill with the thrum of power, the hum of gears barely alive, the hiss of failing pipes. At the far side of the chamber, a giant machine looms, a massive broken engine the size of a house, its heart still faintly glowing with heat and energy. Hearn scans as she follows, eyes quick, mind sharp, despite the gloom.
Yeah, what Hearn notices passively, the debris here is ancient machine parts, rusted cogs, shattered pistons, corroded metal struts. Near the walls, a cluster of old rail ties and broken wooden braces, charred and dry, could serve as makeshift torches if a spark or flame can be found. Bob's your uncle. Alu's your flame. Movement, nothing immediate, but the shadows are deep and the steam thick. Danger could be near or watching.
Goodness me.
Yeah. What you see inside, the great broken engine at the far end bears the gear sun sigil, cracked and blackened, but unmistakable. Catwalks and ladders line the walls, some collapsed, others barely holding together. Pools of condensed water ripple where steam drips from above. Bran hisses softly. This place is a grave, let's not join it.
Yeah, and speaking of grave, this is kind of what we might see. Thanks to the purposes of AI. This is kind of like the chamber that we see in front of us. Pretty cool, right?
Yeah, I like that. Yeah. That's nice.
Wow.
Brilliant.
I mean, if I wasn't excited before.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Now I can imagine it. Awesome.
Cool.
Did it say that the source of the potential torch is on the other side of the room, or near the walls? Yeah. I think Hearn's going to go straight for that. Don't know what.
And I will go
to priority is.
Yeah, there are cracks in the floor. Is the issue?
Oh. Okay.
So, yeah, I don't know. I guess I would. We should move cautiously, but I want to just...
Next, it just say something might be watching us as well.
Yes. Right. Hearn will cautiously move towards the... what was it called?
The broken wooden braces.
While Alu tries to head towards the gear sun sigil. Or the engine.
Yeah. I don't know if these things are more than 10 feet apart is the only thing, but we'll see what happens.
Who knows?
Yeah. Details. Not worried about details.
The chamber's heat presses down, the hiss of steam like whispers in the dark. Hearn moves cautiously towards the wall where the broken braces and rail ties lie in shadow. Her boots tread softly on warped metal places. The rope between her and Alu gently, drawing a gentle arc as she moves aside. The debris here is brittle, dry and charred, exactly what could serve for makeshift torches. With a little work, she could bundle some together. Alu presses toward the great broken engine at the chamber's heart. The gear sun sigil looms before him, fractured but still proud. The machine hums faintly, a glow of dying embers deep within its core, like a heart still beating after all these centuries.
What Hearn sees, the wood here is usable. It will burn if you can provide a spark or flame. Not even worried about that. I know you don't know it, but I know how to get some flame. No immediate threat nearby, though the steam makes it hard to be sure. Whereas you, Alu...
Yeah, the engine is massive and complex. Pipes, gear, and plates entwined with a design long forgotten. Service panel hangs open on one side. The workings within blackened, but some conduits still pulse faintly with energy. It's warmer here, almost hot, as if the machine senses his presence. So, I mean, I'm going to investigate with Arcana.
Yeah, absolutely, and Hearn is going to approach you as you're doing that, like pushing this wood or whatever it is towards you, like not waiting for you to finish what you're doing, but just light it on fire, would you, buddy?
Yeah.
However
just
you want to roll that in, it's up to you.
Yeah, I'm going to roll for Arcana.
And
it's a 10.
Solid.
Plus, was I plus 2? Plus 2.
Yeah, solid.
So 12. And Hearn picks up the brace
and moves over to Alu to ask him to cast Great Flame or whatever it was
to light them for her.
Yeah, say what you're going to ask, what you're going to cast as well, because I don't think you'll know you've got that cantrip.
Alu then casts Produce Flame.
Nice.
Onto the braces. Brace pieces is what they are.
Yeah, to make a torch.
To make a torch for Bran.
Neither of us are watching him at this minute, so if he's about to cut our throats, now is a good time.
Understanding the engine, Alu approaches the ancient machine, the warmth on his face now undeniable. He studies the exposed service panel, the etched spirals, the cracked gear sun sigil with his knowledge, and the faint hum of magic within him. The engine was a power core designed to channel both steam and arcane energy, perhaps part of this world-shaping devices the gods failed experiment. The glow within is no longer stable. The engine is wounded but alive. It might respond to manipulation or lash out if disturbed carelessly. Spirals etched on the panels aren't just decorative. They form part of a containment or focusing pattern. The exact details escape him at this level of insight, but the design hums with long dormant intent.
And on the torch, Hearn returns to Alu's side, the bundle of charred wood ready in her hands. Without hesitation, Alu calls forth the rarest of sights in Orthan, true magic. A flicker of flame blossoms in his palm, its glow casting warm light across the chamber's cold metal bones. He touches it to the brace pieces, and the dry wood catches immediately, flaring to life with a crackle that echoes off the chamber walls. Bran steps forward, eyes wide at both the flame and the ease at which you conjured it. He takes the torch carefully, nodding his thanks. Your god's power again, gnome, or your own. Either way, we'll need it. The chamber is now lit by the torch, its flickering glow pushing back the steam and shadow. Alu has gleaned the engine's nature and knows care must be taken. Bran now has a light force and can move with confidence. Sweet. Would now be a good time, do you think, before we find out the inner workings, to pause there at the end of session 2 and press on next time?
I think so. We've been going nearly an hour now, and we've gone from outside to in, and we are right at the centre, right where the action happens. Yeah, I think Alu is
the next thing.
Yeah, Alu is very keen to press on and do this next thing, while Hearn, I imagine, is rolling her eyes. Yeah. As he does.
Happy to have got this far.
Yeah, but yeah, pretty good so far. We've got to see the wheel as well. I'm very excited for that. Deus Ex Machina, whatever we wanted as well. So that was one of the best ones we'll see.
I mean, got half your health back.
Yeah, absolutely. That's really good. Do let us know in the comments if there's any extra things you'd like to see added to this. We will add them pretty much regardless, actually, for any suggestions you have, because it's fun to be random. But yeah, we've got in pretty well. We've been pretty safe. Bran, I think, we're slowly converting him. I think. And
he's probably scared to death of how good we are so far.
I know.
We're very good.
We are good.
What a team!
We are, and we have seen magic, and if anything, it raises a question as to how he's so blasé about it.
Yeah.
After all, I am the only magic caster in the world.
Yeah.
However, that is all for now. Thank you very much for watching. Do like, share, subscribe, all that YouTube jazz. Let us know in the comments if you're enjoying this, and what sorts of things, you want us to do as well, and we'll try and get them in the future. Really cool to see some of the art come in from the AI. And speaking of art and creative stuff from the AI, we leave you with the next song of Alu and Hearn. And their adventures in the hot, barren wastelands. Thank you very much. Stay safe. Until next time. See you later.
Dust spikes the air, thick as a curse. Feet drag on through the planet's thirst. Blue whispers prayers under his breath. Hearn's fist fight to stave off death. Water's a dream, it slips through our hand. Hot barren world burns these sands. Shadows creeping where violence reigns. Cleric and monk chasing hope through the pain. A loose staff strikes the ground like a plea. Her leaves fierce like a wind-whipped tree. Their bond unbroken through trial and storm. Two hearts against the chaos born. Water's a dream, it slips through our hand. Hot barren world burns these sands. Shadows creeping where violence reigns. Chasing hope through the pain. Stars above, they seem so cold. Ancient tales of treasures untold. In the heat, their souls ignite, fighting for a chance for light. Enemies fall like dry brittle leaves, yet the desert laughs and never grieves. Alu's light and Hearn's pure strike burn like flames.